Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We're going to be breaking down Cordarelle Patterson in a film study. Before we get started, please drop a quick like and a sub on today's video. That would really help my channel grow. I'd really appreciate that. With that said, let's dive right into the video, and I hope you enjoy. So Cordarelle Patterson's a really interesting case. Going into, what's going to be his age 31 season. The running back, wide receiver, kick returner, do-it-all guy had a fantastic season for Atlanta last year, and this was really his first season, as a running back. Right, had never really ran the football that much in his career. Had kind of run the football, like he did take snaps at running back, during his career, but he wasn't like he's a running back guy, kind of guy. But last year for Atlanta, he ran the football. Like, he was their running back. He also caught the ball in the backfield too, really good dual threat option. But this guy's athletic, right? He's been a kick returner. He's been an all-pro kick returner before. He's been a Pro Bowl caliber kick returner before. And now last year, he got a shot at running back, got a shot at wide receiver, combo, athletic, just do-it-all football player. He was the Atlanta Falcons offense last year. He's that good. Let's just show what he brings to the table in today's video. Let's dive right into the film session. So this is the first play we're going to see Cordarelle Patterson in, and it's a simple running back play. This is what he does. He's a running back, he's a receiver, he's a kick returner, he's a do-it-all player, right? He's just a full weapon. He's a full all-purpose yards weapon for a football team. That's what he is. And on this play, he's simply going to take the hole, read the snap. It's going to be a run play to the right. You're going to see these blocks coming over here. He's going to read the hole, right? So as this, you're going to get this motion out here, trying to get these blocks to the outside. And, he's actually got pretty good vision for a guy who's not a pure running back. He got really good vision. Just simply sees the hole, sees that there's a massive gaping hole right here, and just runs right through it, makes a cut, really athletic and agile in open space, hard to bring down too, and simply one cuts, touchdown. It's really that simple for him. Really fantastic job here, just doing what he does best, just getting in the open field, ball in his hands, making a cut, making a guy miss, and taking it in for the score. You can also utilize him in the check down game. He's going to come out into the flat, take the pass, and you know what he does in open space? Make guys miss. He's so hard to bring down in open space. That's one of the things he does best, and you're just going to see that on this play right here. So Ryan's going to drop back, doesn't see his first two options. Ball's in there, ball isn't there. We'll just dump it down low over here to Cordarelle Patterson. Patterson takes it, makes this guy miss, can't bring him down in open space. 1-2. Boom, gets by him and takes it in for the score. This is what Patterson does. Makes guys miss in open space. He's elusive, athletic, too fast, and too strong, more importantly, to bring down, because he's a lot stronger than your average running back. And he's a lot, he's basically a wide receiver playing running back, but not in the Deebo Samuel sense of just an athletic, just quick, elusive guy in open space. I wouldn't call Cordarelle Patterson elusive. He's just more going to run through you or run around you. Like, he's not gonna juke step LaShawn McCoy you. He's not gonna do that. But what he's going to do is he's going to be hard to bring down in open space, and he's deceptively hard to bring down in open space as he does that here against the Bucs. And that's kind of the name of the game when it comes to Cordarelle Patterson. If you can get him in open space, he's going to be productive. On this play here, it's going to be a screen pass. Once again, remember, he's also a wide receiver. This guy had, he had 618 rushing yards and 6 rushing touchdowns. He also had 52 catches for 548 receiving yards and 5 receiving touchdowns. So this guy had a total of over 1,000 yards from the line of scrimmage and over he had 11 touchdowns, so he had over 10 touchdowns last year. This guy's super productive. Nonetheless, what's he going to do here? It's going to be a screen pass. Simple, just screen pass here, lets the blocks come and follows the blocks, picks up big yardage. So he comes back to the football here. Love that. He's going to take this block here, get around the block, and turn upfield. And he turns upfield really, really quickly for a guy his size. Just look at him there, right? Gets out of bounds too, picks up the yardage. Obviously, you need to get out of bounds fourth quarter time. You don't want to waste any time out. Nonetheless, I mean, this is one of those plays that Patterson does really well, right? He gets an open space, finds where he needs to get away from the defense, and does his job there. And on this play, he's back to being a running back, right? He's going to just follow the blocks, right? It's going to be a similar play that, like we saw the first one, blocks moving to the right. Patterson's going to find the hole, right? Tries to get outside. That's his go-to. And then he's going to be able to kind of cut it back inside, too. So he gets outside, realizes he can't really beat the defense all the way to the outside. So instead, he's going to kind of cut back to the middle, follow these blocks here, and simply just going to find the open room and pick up the first down. I mean, he's got really good vision for a guy who isn't naturally a running back, definitely a wide receiver, but he's got good vision, able to take care of the football in his hands, and does a good job with that, as you see him pick up a nice chunk of yardage here against the Cowboys. But he's also got the ability to get to the outside. Here against the Jags, he's going to take this one in for the touchdown, following the blocks once again, but really having the speed and the burst to get to the outside. Really important for a running back, in most situations here. You're going to see him take the handoff, right? And the original idea of the play is kind of trying to get this hole. But he's got this block outside, he's got these blocks over here, and it's just going to turn up, really, that, this guy gets kind of stood up at the line of scrimmage, so he doesn't really have anywhere to run just that way. So instead, he's going to just turn the corner, sprint by the defense, and dive in for the score, taking the long way to get the score, but nonetheless reaching out, putting out the body for the touchdown. This is another really good run by him, just hard-nosed running, getting to the outside, showing that burst and that speed in open space with the ball in his hands, gets the job done for the touchdown once again. Seemingly, I feel like I've said that every time. For the touchdown. This guy had 11 touchdowns last year. And, he can also have the explosive runs, right? He's an explosive runner. That's part of his game here, and you're going to see an explosive run here. It's going to be a pitch to the left, blocks over here, block out here. You've got blocks inside here. He's going to once again find the hole, cut to the hole, right? Turns back upfield, gets away from pressure over here, is going to just move to the right after making that guy miss. Makes that guy miss too. Hard to bring down in open space, and finally gets tackled from behind after a 40-yard gain to set the Falcons within the red zone, right? That's kind of what he is. He's the guy who, with enough touches, is going to make something happen. He was a game breaker last year for the Falcons. And with the offense really kind of catered towards him just being an athletic monster, that's kind of what Arthur Smith tried to do with him. I mean, this is a guy that can really be fantastic in open space if given the opportunity. He needs enough touches to do it, right? He's not going to, if you give him 5 touches a game, he's not going to be super productive. But over the long haul, over the long run, it showed in Atlanta last year that he can be a legitimate running back in the NFL who's not going to give you an 1,000-yard season, but he's going to give you an 1,000-yard season with running game and passing game combined, right? In general, he's going to give you 1,000 total scrimmage yards. And with plays like this, explosive runs, he's an explosive runner. He's a good pass catcher out of the backfield. We showed what he's able to do in open space. You got to get the ball in his hands in open space. He's so dynamic in open space.
So when we look at Cordarelle Patterson and the film, what he, brought with the Falcons last year is what he's going to bring to the Falcons this year after re-signing with them. This is big for the Falcons to re-sign Patterson. He's going to be that all-around just dynamic playmaker for them. He's going to catch the ball in the backfield. He's going to make explosive plays in the running game and in the pass-catching game. This guy's going to be an all-around athlete for this game, for this Falcons team, and a team that's trying to rebuild and get better. Obviously, they're going to be without their 2 best receivers next year in Russell Gage and Calvin Ridley. Russell Gage going to Tampa Bay, and Calvin Ridley obviously out due to suspension. But they're going to have Cordarelle Patterson as the guy that the offense is going to run through, and that's kind of how they're going to build things in Atlanta. I was a little worried that they had, waited this long to sign him just because he was such a big piece of their offense last year and such a big, important playmaker for them. But nonetheless, they get the deal done. He's going to do exactly what he did last year. And honestly, I'd expect more yards, more catches, more touches for Cordarelle Patterson. So, for fantasy purposes, he would be a big pickup. But more importantly, he's going to be the way this offense is powered through in Atlanta.
And with that said, that's pretty much going to end the video for today. Did you agree with my analysis? Why or why not? Leave your comments and thoughts in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Also, if you're new around here, please drop a like and a sub on today's video. I'd really appreciate that. And with that said, I hope you enjoyed the video. And until next time, see ya.